Hello and welcome back to the channel. Asate here, and we're back in Star Trek Online. When we last left off, Starfleet sent us to go check out a Klingon weapons facility. So let's see what we can find. Thanks for having me along, Lieutenant. I look forward to solving this little mystery with you and your crew. As we do, Lieutenant. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout this region of space. If we don't take out those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defenses. Alright, anything else? Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Well, the composition of this nebula will make maneuvering at high speeds impossible. In addition, the Briar Patch contains pockets of Metreon gas. This gas is highly reactive to weapons fire and could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends at least 4 kilometers away from any of the gas clouds. This should keep us safely out of range if one of them happens to ignite. Alright, let's keep a distance of 4 kilometers. Got it. However, the gas can be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate the pockets of gas when the Klingons are close to them, that'll do a lot of the work for us. Alright. Lieutenant, as you're aware, the Metreon clouds in this system require us to maintain low impulse speed or risk damage to the ship. You sound like if you have an idea. I do, and it's a little on the radical side. Let's hear it. I think if we modified the Bussard collectors to filter out only a percentage of the Metreon particles, then we could use excess energy to the full impulse without risking the ship. Not exactly sure what percentage that might be, though. Well, we're not science, so I guess it's too risky for us. Let's go with that. And just to show you guys what it looks like, it doesn't take much to set them off. Let's put a little more power to the engines. Maybe that's why we're not doing as much damage. Maybe I should redirect the power back to the weapons. I'm wondering why I was so maneuverable all of a sudden. Sensors are picking up energy signatures near the large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding a facility on this asteroid surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's a KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends might be up to some mischief in that base, I'll wager. Alright, probably right. Excellent. The defenses have been neutralized. We should be able to proceed. With your permission, I'll join the away team. I believe they're standing by, waiting your orders. Alright, let's go. Heads up, I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my tricorder is picking up 2 additional life signs instead. Hostages, perhaps? Alright. Alrighty, who we got?
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only 2 left.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
How did you get here?
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better. There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time.
What do you know about Ambassador Bavat?
Bavat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
Do you know his whole plan?
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for...
What are you going to do now?
I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly, and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Vivat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships, but some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes, with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
I agree. Let's find those weapons. Didn't mean to skip her dialogue. I did that without even thinking. Now that we're out of the tutorial, I've done a lot of these missions before. So without even thinking, I just skipped it. Always like to loot more stuff. Can never have enough stuff. I missed one? Oh, up there. I was wondering why the bridge officers buffed me all of a sudden. Is that everything? We have the data. Preliminary analysis indicates, hold on, something's happening. Sensors are picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility. We could really use your help back on the bridge, Lieutenant. Let's go.
face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet targs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
Tactical, what's the situation? Never mind, Bavat, Lieutenant. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them. Alright, let's get them. Let's blow up the station. Maybe? Apparently we don't get to see the big kaboom. But there is a battle cruiser. Let's focus on that.
Ship is under attack.
I don't think he's happy to see me. Why are you running? I guess we're gonna have to catch up.
Ship is under attack. Shields have failed.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. Bavat won't be getting his hands on any of those experimental weapons, and we recovered a lot of actionable intel from that base. I've transmitted the data we pulled from their computer core to Starfleet intelligence. Here's hoping it gives us the edge we need to bring in an end to this conflict once and for all. Alright, let's get out of here.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his...
Alright, what do we get to choose? We want to go with armor, beam weapon. Let's go with armor for now.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Alright, let's see what next week's mission is.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Starfleet believe the Klingons were testing their new weapons in the Imaga system. We have information that now leads me to believe these testing programs are for something much bigger than a new kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve an Ambassador Bavat's personal force. This source says that the Ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for this mission. Go with her to the Donia system. Bavat has a small supply base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalk, says that we'll need to find the information, that we will find the information we need to stop Bavat there. Oh, we'll get new shields out of it. And a new officer. Alright, we're going to leave it off there for today.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Well, yeah, we've already heard from you. And I'll see you in the next one.